Okay, are we rolling? Yeah, we're rolling. So, y'all, it's been a minute since I've talked to you guys. It's been a minute since I've even been on here. I had to take a leave of absence for my mental health. I had to step away, which was extremely crazy. Mm. I think that we need to have a conversation. And let me tell y'all what's really, really, really been going on with me, okay? So it all started when, once upon a time, no, I'm just bull. Let's be real. Sometimes you just have to step away from the things that you're so distracted by. If that's people, men, friends, it doesn't matter. You just have to like literally step away, walk away, and just so that you can have your peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? And when I say, listen, my peace of mind was literally just getting thrown to pieces. And the crazy part about it is that now, if you see me squinting, because I don't have my glasses on, but the crazy part about it was that I got another job. So your girl has three jobs. Technically working two right now. But I got another job, and I knew that there were things that I really wanted to get done for myself. There was things that I knew I needed to start handling, and I was so distracted on other things in life that I was pushing myself to the curb. Okay, so I started buckling down. I really just stopped entertaining negative energy, and it seemed crazy because a lot of people was thinking that I was being rude, or my silence was meaning that there was something that I didn't respect about that person. Because if I spoke too soon on a lot of situations or a lot of things that were going on, I knew for certain that my tongue, and y'all know me, my tongue can get a little lethal. And it doesn't matter who you are, grandma, grandpa, old, young. Sometimes my truth hurts. And I noticed that sometimes I have to be quiet sometimes and sit down and stop talking. So that's what I did. So I got off of social media. I started really buckling down on the things that I needed to take care of. Now, this is the funny part about this. I got quiet, and I said, you know what, let me just listen to God. Evidently, God's trying to tell me something, but I just can't get it. So here goes the crazy part about it all. I wish I had some wine on me right now. I got wine, but I don't feel like pouring it right now, so I'm just not even gonna do it. But let's get to the story. So I'm working these two jobs, okay? Now I'm grinding. It's tough, it's hard trying to get up in the morning and then to go to another job and push that job, because that job is just like fast paced. You got to get to it, okay? So I'm pushing, I'm doing these things, and it literally was taking every inch out of me to do it. But I knew what the goal was, and I know what the goal still is. So I'm just grinding. I come home, and it's been a good day, a really good day. I'm smiling ear to ear. This was on a Saturday, and next thing you know, my dog is just going crazy. Okay, he wants to go to the restroom, and it's late at this point. Matter of fact, it's not even Saturday no more. It's a Sunday. 12:58 in the morning. 12:58 in the morning. I remember the time exactly, and I'm taking him outside, walking down the steps. Out of nowhere, it's as if the last two steps disappeared. I fall. I heard my foot crack. I thought I broke it. So I see two of my neighbors walking past. I'm like, could y'all please ring on the door? Thank God I always take my phone outside with me. So I called Becca, my cousin. I'm like, hey, I need you to come outside and get Chico. I'm literally crawling up the steps to get in the house. Calling. I'm calling people. I'm calling my brother. I'm calling my friend guy. I'm just calling people just to come help me, because I don't have anybody like that here in Charlotte. Yeah, I got my family, but that can just drop everything and come get me and come help me. It's limited to none. Okay, so at this point, I'm scared, okay? I'm terrified. I don't know if my foot is broke. I can't walk. Um, like it started to swell. Like it looked like, have you ever seen an older woman who has swelling on their feet because of water retention? My foot started to look like that, okay? And I'm like, oh my God, it's broke. So I call my mom, I'm hysterical, I'm crying. She calls my aunt calls my great aunt. My great aunt comes out, and it's now going on about 2 o'clock in the morning. Get me to the hospital, get everything checked out. Thank God I did not break it. However, I tore a ligament in my foot. So I'm down bad. I can't walk. By the time I get home, I'm just still hysterical because I'm like, Jessica, you have things that you have to do. You're trying to work these jobs to get things taken care of. Your goal is to get your money right so you can get you a house. Like, these are the things that's running through my mind. The worst part about it was that I just could not wrap my mind around why did this happen. I wasn't even so much of upset at the pain. I was more so upset at the fact that I just fell down the doggone steps, messed my foot up, and I can't go to work. That's what I was angry about. And I'm talking about I was down bad. Like I'm still I'm limping still, and I'm still on a crutch. Still got the boot and everything, and it's been a week and a half now, and I couldn't go to work for a whole week. I couldn't do it. Like I wasn't going to get paid. They couldn't give me any remote work. I'm stressing, and I said, you know what, God, I know you're trying to tell me something, but I need to figure out what the lesson is in all of this. Like it had to be something. It was as if God was saying, I'm not going to make you feel better. I'm not even going to help you get out of this depression that you're sinking in until you learn the lesson that I'm trying to tell you. And I'm sitting here like, what in the world? Like, y'all, pissed off, okay? I can't bathe like I need to bathe. I'm literally crawling into the tub, sitting on the edge of the tub to wash myself. I cannot, get my dog out the house. I can barely feed myself. Like, I was just through. And that right there almost took me into a depression because I'm like, oh my God, like, I can't do nothing for myself. I got bills coming. First of the month is coming. I got rent. And you telling me that I can't go to work. Like, it was all of this that was going through my mind. And I was getting so angry about it. And it was like God was just saying, nope, 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 nope. I'm going to tell them they can't pay you. I couldn't get paid. They can't do nothing for you unless you sit and listen to what I'm trying to tell you. So I just was like, pondering, like, what is the message God is telling me? And the first thing that came to me was, you try to depend on everybody else to come save you when you fail. And you couldn't call on nobody. I wouldn't allow them to answer. That was the number one thing. Like, stop trying to depend on man. And I'm like, God almighty, you're right. Like, I got to stop depending on them. I was supposed to call on you first, and I didn't do that. I'm calling on everybody else to come save me instead of asking my Lord and Savior to do so. Number one, boom. Number two was, I need you to trust me. When I say I'll do something, I'll do something. Allow me to provide for you. Allow me to show you that I am king. And I'm telling you, I'm just like worried. Oh my God, how I'm going to make it through. And I know I got all these bills coming up. I'm trying to get my stuff in order, and everything is getting knocked down. The last point was God saying, just because it hurts at the moment does not mean that you can't get up and do what I need you to do. When I say the moment that I understood, the week was up, okay? I'm still limping. I'm hopping. I even attempted to try to go to work right after the injury occurred. Like, I'm trying my hardest to get back to where I was. And God was like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to let you get that far. And when I finally came back in the building, I was just so upset, y'all. Like, I was just like, well, you know what, God, I got to give it to you. I'm not even going to stress it no more. I'm not going to worry about it no more. It was situations going on, and I was trying to go to HR about it. And I was like, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to be patient and see what the end result would be. If I don't get paid, I don't get paid. I need to focus on everything else I had to learn at that moment. And it was so crazy because I was so concerned about how other people would see me. I was so concerned about the fact that somebody would probably say, "Oh, that's what she get for da da da. That's what she get for da 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 da." When I was trying to remove myself from negativity, but I had to really focus and say, "You did nothing wrong by being silent. You did nothing wrong by trying to get yourself in order. But what you did wrong was you were trying to trust man instead of trusting God to do what you're asking of him, you know." And I was just like, okay, hold on. So I get in the building. Fast forward, I get in the building, and I'm talking to my good friend, and I'm like, you know what? I know why these things have happened. So I'm finally speaking it out loud why things are going the way it was. Next thing you know, I get a call. Okay, I get a call from our financial secretary, and he's like, "Hey, I got 31 hours available for you. What you want to do? You want to use them? You don't want to use them?" And I'm like, yeah, I want to use it. Give me my time. Mind you, I'm thinking I have no time because I've had injuries, I've had sicknesses, I've had to come home, deal with my dad. You know, it's all of these things. And I'm like, I know I don't have time for it. And next thing you know, yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. Put it in. Let's use it. And I was like, you know what? God, okay. Let me say something. God is a sovereign God. And I'm going to tell you, favor ain't fair. I say that all the time. Favor is not fair. When you put your trust in your higher power and you know that God is about to come through and work things out, you have to allow God to do so. We got to stop trying to rush the ins and outs of what we want and allow God to just take reign. And I had to learn that, and I had to stop. You know, it was like he had put me out for a week, not able to take care of myself, do the basic things. Couldn't even stand up to even try to brush my teeth. You know, he had to take me out of the ring to show me, hold still for a second and let me show you who you really need to lean on. Yeah, I get kind of, emotional thinking about it because it was a lot. Like, a lot of people may think that I was exaggerating the pain, exaggerating the suffering behind it. But when I say this was to me one of the worst experiences I've ever experienced, um, until there is another one, this was my high ranking worst experience, because to not be able to do for yourself, to not be able to call on anybody to come help you, to not be able to get to the restroom when you need to go, like uh, damn near about to pee on myself trying to get up and go to the bathroom, to have to learn how to use crutches, to still be in a wheelchair, things like that. It messes with this. And that was what I was dealing with. And I say all of this just to say, trust God through the process. It's okay that you're going through. It's okay that things are happening. But how are you going to make it better for yourself if you don't allow God to lead you and guide you? And that was the moral of it all. And when I say, y'all, oh my gosh, after that, I feel good. I'm okay. I'm fine. Um, I'm still trying to get myself back together. I still got a limp, but guess what? I'm walking more. I can actually put my foot down and say, okay, I can take steps to the restroom without my cane. I mean, my crutches. I'm fine. But sometimes when you remove yourself, God really comes in and shows you a bigger lesson than what you were trying to teach yourself. And that's where I'm at right now. So I'm going to tell y'all something. Stay blessed. This was a long one, but it was well needed. And I love you guys. Let's keep going.